Song and City friends, what's going on? My name is Danny. Today we are here with friend, the Rolling Diva herself. She's a woman of many hats. We've known each other a long time, and we tried to do a live a couple weeks ago. Maybe for anybody that tuned in, for whatever reason, it didn't work. Who knows? But we decided to reinvent ourselves and do this instead because we got a lot of cool stuff we want to talk about. And of course, one of the hats that the diva, I call her the diva, just sometimes for short. You're okay with that, right? I don't know if I've ever, you're okay with that. Okay.
It's cool.
Yeah. Of course, one of the hats she wears is being a board member of RBU Stockholm, who have so generously come on board to be a big part of this year's first ever P.U.S.H Livestream 2021. And we're so excited for not just this one, but to continue to see what this global relationship could continue to be with RBU doing the work that they do, where they do it. We're going to get more into that, and so much of our community in different pockets doing the work that we're all doing. Anyways, we're going to get into all of that, but Rolling Diva, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm really good. So excited for this.
Yeah. We're 3 days away. Friday,
I think it's
four. Okay.
4 days.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Soon.
Do you remember that time when it was like 4 months away?
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, right? And like 4 months away, it was like, do you maybe want to do this thing? Like that could be kind of cool. And now you're 4 days away, and it's like it's done. We're there. What happened?
It's really cool.
It really is. Really is. It's one of my favorite things about this entire process is it's been so collaborative. It really has been so incredibly collaborative. At least I think so. Of course, everybody has a different. Do you think it's been collaborative?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. It's not just me. Okay.
It's been great.
Okay. Good. It's not just me then.
No.
Because sometimes I think something and it's not actually the way. But okay, it's not just me because it
I
really.
agree with you.
Okay. Yes. Love it. We've got so many different people from so many different pockets of our local and global SB&H community on this live stream in so many different capacities, from like performance pieces, speaking pieces, and then just like representational pieces in terms of like, somebody showing what they do, showing off their abilities and then just really showing the world that they are more than just a person that lives with spina bifida and or hydrocephalus, or they are more than a person that lives and uses a wheelchair or walking aids, mobility devices to get around. As well, I don't know. We talk about so many different things. Your piece is great. It's so awesome. I love it, and it's been so collaborative the entire way, which is so cool. What's been your favorite part?
Throwing out different ideas and talking about them. Yeah. That's been really cool.
Yeah.
Because we are all of us in the working group are very creative.
Yeah.
Very opinionated and just want to move forward. I want to see where this is going to go.
Yeah, I want to actually pull on a word you used there because I love the opinions that we've gotten through our working group and through the people that have been so heavily involved from the start to the finish. And of course, like we could be a group of opinionated people who don't do anything together because like we just clash. But we've been so like every now and then there'd be like Danny, what do you mean by that? Wait, try that, or Eva, or you like whoever, and it's like seeking clarity, and like, what do you mean by that? Can I just, I don't fully understand. Can you explain to me what you mean by that? And then if like I'm wrong or something, there's like a a really cool conversation, and it's like, oh yeah, shoot, I never thought about it that way. You're so right. So right. And it's been just like a really cool, healthy progression of like different people with different skills and different things that they do, that have, propelled all of this forward, which I think is incredible. We'll talk more about that, I'm sure, but tell us a little bit about you. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, my name is Eva, and I'm a human on this planet. That is actually a failed cat lady.
A what?
A failed cat lady.
A failed cat lady?
Yes.
Why a failed cat lady?
Because I have only one cat.
Well, why? What?
That one.
What has been the obstacle to not getting more?
I get back to you on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But your cat, I'm sure gets like lots of love, because there's only one.
Yes, she gets a lot of love, but she's also very, very spoiled. And I'm trying to not blame myself, but I have no other person to blame. So,
so so it's your fault?
Yes. It is.
Nothing wrong with spoiling your cat. It's your baby. It's your baby.
Yeah, she is. She is. Apart from that, I have a regular desk job, which I actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Working for full time. Working with RBU. Just regular person.
Heck yeah. Just a regular badass human.
So I've heard.
Doing what you do. And I know between you and I, we've had a lot of different conversations rooted in social justice and different things that I know is rooted in so much of the work that we're doing here through the live stream. But I know you and I have had like a lot of conversations around those different social justice issues and deeply rooted things that are rooted in the fabric of society that we're working to undo in the ways
maybe not undo, but tweak a little, I would say.
Yeah, sure, absolutely, for sure.
Things can get better.
Yes, we'll take time, absolutely take time, for sure. But it's I think I don't know if you felt this as well, but I know for me, even through this process of creating this live stream collaboratively, I've always a part of my love and working with people as my day job every day in music is constantly recognizing the power of people and the beauty that exists in so many people, and what people can actually do when there's a common goal, a shared values. You might not always agree, but there's something that connects you in the way and the work that you're doing. And I think we've definitely started to tap into that within the group that we have within this live stream, and that the conversations we're having. And I know I've said it often on the lives, but I think this live stream is a huge testimony to the power of teamwork, collaboration, and when you're just doing something that you know feels really good and feels really not just good but right. Like this has something. This has something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's something.
Yeah.
And for me, I'll say that's come through collaborating with the humans that we've been collaborating with over the course of the last several months, because there's just beautiful human beings within the group, and it's incredible.
We have a lot to say and a lot to give.
Heck yeah. Agreed. I wanted to ask, you mentioned RBU, and we're going to talk a lot more about RBU. What is RBU and why does it exist, as well as what is its purpose? The floor is yours. What is RBU? Why does it exist? What is its purpose? Go for it.
Well, RBU is a non-profit organization that started as a support group in the 50s for parents. It was created by parents, for parents that had children with disabilities. And after a while, it's turned into organization, and then it branched out through several parts of Sweden. So we have 29 branches all over the country.
Wow. And
we've collaborated with countries like Tanzania when they have similar organizations, and England, and a couple of more, which I can't remember at the moment. Sorry for that. But the purpose of it in the beginning was to support each other as parents in day-to-day life and the struggle with dealing with hospitals, education system, and everything that their children might need. Yeah. And just pushing forward.
So it started in the 50s. That's so cool. I'm always so, and you and I have talked about it. I'm sure I'm going to continue to pick your brain for months and years to come about just like the progression of RBU, how it started and how it just like continued to evolve. Because I think that process of sustainable evolution is so interesting, and you know, it takes a lot of strategy and a lot of again, people with like common goals, common values, you know, with a strong sense of what the overall goal is. And I also love one of the things that I love about RBU is their realization to how important it is that we are doing work locally. Of course, we have to look at our own communities and go, you know, what can we do here? But our local work and our global work, as we're even seeing through this live stream, is so connected in terms of our local issues and our global issues, and so many of those issues, of course, are different, and of course look different from place to place. But local is absolutely connected to global, and I don't think it's a matter of just looking at local or just looking at global. It's like, what can we do locally? How can we act locally and think globally? Like how can we do that? Because that's so relevant. It's so relevant in the work that you're doing in Stockholm and the work that we're trying to do here in Niagara Falls and Niagara and where we live here. It's just all relevant locally and globally. So I love that. That I think that's one of the things. That's one of the many things that creates some alignment between the core values of say RBU Stockholm, specifically RBU Stockholm, and what we're trying to do, which is is really, really cool. And we are super lucky to have an RBU board member to advocate for the work that we are doing. And we literally could not do it without people that also get it, like RBU, which is sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Sweet. With all that said, I want to ask, why did you want to be a board member of RBU?
Well, I was asked to come along to a meeting 9 years ago now by our mutual friend, Ina. She was a board member. She came like 1 or 2 years before me because the board realized that they need a younger perspective, not just parents, but adolescent and young adults. So that's why Ina ended up on the board, and she asked me if I was interested to come and check it out.
That's so cool.
I went, and I was asked after a meeting I was in if I wanted to join. The members that were then on the board saw something which I honestly didn't. I was so scared. It was like, what the hell can I give you people? I have nothing. I'm just a stupid human.
Oh no, far from it.
No, but but I joined. Didn't understand anything. Didn't understand politics because we do a lot of. We have a lot of political stuff to take care of. Like we need to know how to read paper and political language. We need to know what the politicians are saying, what they are deciding in their language, which is very fancy. And not a lot of people understand it, the strategies that they use. And I just sat there probably for like 2 years. Not knowing what the hell I was doing at all.
What is going on here?
What is this? Why am I here? And I actually thought a lot to quit because of it, because I just felt stupid. But I got a lot of support, and I was told that no one understand this in the beginning. Take your time; it's going to go well. We figured out. And eventually, I found my place, and I do what I can. And try to evolve and be better at what I do.
That's incredible. Really cool.
So very thankful for being given the time. That people didn't give up on me. I just threw me out, like, go away.
It makes me excited to meet people at RBU one day, quite honestly, because I really, really love that they identified that they needed a younger perspective. And like they start to realize that. And then not only that, when you were like ready to call it a day, they were encouraging and said, just give it a chance. No one gets it at the beginning. Give it a chance. And that's incredible.
It's hard. It's really hard.
I can imagine.
The rules and regulations that are written are not written for common human. You need to be really good at understanding political stuff. Sometimes.
I'm sure that stuff has like helped and encouraged like everyday understanding of like what's going on in political climate so much more. Like personally and professionally, I can imagine that's helped.
Sometimes it feels like I don't want to know.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't know.
Yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine. Anyways, I do really, honestly, truly appreciate being able to get some time now to chat about RBU, to chat about your involvement with RBU, and to also just say how grateful I know we are to RBU for the work that they do and for for what they found in us and what we're trying to do as being a valuable thing to continue to invest in. And as I say, I'm excited to continue to hopefully someday meet more people at RBU because everybody sounds like they're doing great things. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Are there any projects or anything else that RBU has coming up, either locally or globally?
Well, we are actually, well, our main focus in the group that I work with are activities for children and adolescents. So we are trying to get that going after the pandemic. The restrictions here are lifted, so it's easier now to meet up, do stuff together, which is great. For the past 18 months, everything has been online, so people weren't able to meet in the same way as before. So looking forward to meeting all the people again. We had we're going to have next year a music camp.
Cool.
That is something that we have every year.
Cool. That's wicked.
Yeah, a week in up north skiing.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's just activities for the kids to see something different, doing what they like, seeing that is actually doable. Although you have some kind of disability or some mobility device, we can make it work. And for parents to meet up and get to know each other, and or if they know each other, just talk. Which is very important.
Heck yeah.
So they can they can support each other in any way they can. That's the main goal.
I don't know if I actually truly understood how important that perspective was until I'm not a parent. So I don't know if I think it's only been a couple, maybe a few years that I've really kind of understood and start to recognize how important that perspective is, for other parents to feel, connected to other parents, to feel less alone about, news that they get from the doctor that their young one is going to be born with a certain condition, and to hear from other parents, especially in moments like that, it's huge, I think. And to continue to have that network, that's a beautiful thing, really beautiful thing.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
It really does.
Again, right back to the origin story of RBU, it's really, really cool to see what, a group of parents, passionate parents with a purpose can do together to, now years later have RBU Stockholm and be creating such a huge impact around the world. It's just really, really cool. Really cool.
And it's also really cool to see, because I hear a lot of people commenting that a common person can't have any impact on the politicians, which is not true. That's not true.
Yep.
We are trying all the time to get better healthcare, physiotherapy, school. We're really, really trying, and things have got better.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of power.
Yeah, 100%.
We do.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with you. I really am a firm believer that there is strength in people. There's strength in young people. I again, coming back to young people, because that's definitely something I'm super passionate about as well. It's really, really cool when specifically a young person comes out and talks about something that they're super passionate about, because societally, too often, adults don't necessarily expect too much like wisdom, knowledge, or anything like that from young people. So when a young person comes out and says, hey, this is wrong, this isn't okay, like, what are you doing? This is not okay. And then they go and create action plans and start to, take an initiative. There's power in that, because then specifically if it's a young person, adults start to go, oh, you know stuff. Wow. Okay. Like, tell me more. Let me give you a platform to talk on. This is really great. You need to be heard more. And I think the same could be said for adults and people with a purpose and passion, whether it be one people or, a group of 5 with a common goal. You can achieve a lot and challenge things through a political lens. But of course, it takes that wisdom, and again, coming back full circle, understanding, the approach, understanding the jargon, understanding all those things to be able to meet a politician where they're at. Yeah.
Understanding your rights, but also your responsibilities.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And I just, what I meant by that was knowing how to kind of communicate to them the way they communicate, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
You need to know their language.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
Let's take on the politics. Take on the politicians, Emma. Let's go.
No, I'm not very good at lying.
Well, that's one of the things I like about you, because I don't like lying either.
It doesn't feel right to me.
No, 100%.
Most of the time.
Agreed. We won't lie. We'll do what you do, and we will call a spade a spade. We will say, listen, yo, this isn't cool. Not cool, man.
Hope that works.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, Eva, I just wanted to come back to thank you so much for your involvement on the live stream in this next phase and growth of A Song a City, for creating this relationship with RBU, and for RBU coming on. I love creating connections, and I love it even more when those connections can continue to just figure out different ways to work with each other and find, continue to find those common goals. But anyways, have an incredible rest of the week and weekend, and I'm sure we'll chat. But if we don't, excuse me, I'll see you Monday for the day, yes. The first ever P.U.S.H Livestream 2021, presented by P.U.S.H Productions, A Song a City, and RBU Stockholm, with partners, with local partners, Avalon Music Academy, Deep Blue Music, and Ferrex. So excited. So excited.
Me too.
Yeah. Thank you, RBU. look forward to working and collaborating and getting to know you more, continuing to get to know RBU moving forward. But anyways, Eva, the rolling diva herself, we'll see you later. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, see you. Bye.